for 27 here. How are you all doing? I hope you're keeping well. Yes, so I wanted to talk today a little bit. I've got this, I've had a shave. You can see the face is back. The face is back. But as I catch these pump caboos, yes, that is the word of the day at the moment, I want to talk about the November news that was dropped in Pokemon Go and why, quite possibly, this is one of the most underwhelming drops of monthly news that the game has seen so far. We've just gone from particularly some good events, and again, I'm not going to get too carried away. Don't get me wrong, we've had some absolute awful dross events leading up to these ones, which is probably why they felt so good. But that's subjective, and I don't want to force my opinions on people. That's not what this is about. But this is my opinion about it. And I've got to say that it feels like a real come down, and a come down of the greatest extremes. But that's cool. We've got another, use that word again, I've caught another Phantom. We need to do a bit of work on Phantom because we need to get those 200 candies. And actually, I'm going to do this the proper way. I'm not going to trade for them because I can't trade for them, let's put it that way. And I'm going to get the 200 candies. I'm going to get a real good one. That is the plan for this one. Right. Without further ado, let's drop into the news. The dreaded news. First of all, we had the announcement. We speculated about this on Incensed, a Pokemon Go podcast, which was recorded on Thursday this week. That'll be dropping tomorrow on Sunday the 24th of October. So that is tomorrow. It's the 23rd. It's Saturday today as I record this one. Hopefully this will be uploaded on the same day. But yes, we talked about the potential of Shinx. So we had the first ever Niantic development vlogs go out, which is quite exciting. We talked about that. A little bit of transparency, which we haven't had before, and easy to be cynical. Remember that? Easy to be cynical when you watch it and go, well, they're hiding quite a lot about it. But they talked about community days, and they talked about how they picked them, what the thought behind them was, how they were created, and generally how we've got to this point now. And it's quite nice actually to go from nothing to actually having something released about it. But they did give a hint that the first community day, the community day in November, they gave us a little hint about it. It could be one of three, but let's face it, it wasn't going to be Rotom. That wasn't going to happen at all. And it ended up being Shinx, which is the one we thought about it. And I personally am happy about that. Really happy for Shinx. Haven't got a shiny Shinx yet. Easy for me to say I'm happy with it. I get that. And there'll be loads of people that have rated hard for it and have got their shiny Shinxes. I haven't rated very hard for it, but I've rated enough and I haven't got one yet. So I'm quite excited about that. So Sunday, November the 21st from 11 to 5 p.m. is Shinx. Shinx is the shiny Pokemon that's going to be released on that community day. But like we talked about, we've got the development diaries for community day, which is really, really cool. That's exciting in itself to have that two-way communication piece. And you know what? Let's just get into that. Right, so Shinx Community Day, there is a little bonus on it, which wasn't quite clear at the beginning. There are some special bonuses. We're going to get 3 times transfer candy. These are on top of it. So this is because it's the last Community Day before we get into December, which is the big end of year event. We're going to get 3 times transfer candy, and we're going to get 4 times the chance of earning a Candy XL when transferring Pokemon. Save those Pokemon that you want to transfer. You've got a 4 times chance of getting XL during this event. So those legendaries that you've been saving, this is the time to transfer them. That's a nice little bonus on top of the quarter hatch egg distance, which was very, very underwhelming. I think that is safe to say. It was very underwhelming. But yeah, Shinx Community Day is what it is all about. We've got Shinxy. I'm quite happy about it. Like I said, it's driven opinion, and I get that. I totally get that. But hey, it is, as we say, what it is. Yeah, that's sitting on the fence, isn't it? So, what else have we got on here? Well, we have had the Feast Your Eyes on November festivities. Pokemon Go have dressed this up, potentially, as one of the biggest drops of information. I'm going to go through it and I'm going to explain why it's probably not quite like that. You've probably already seen it, but let's talk about it. So they basically have started the month off with the breakthrough encounters. Now, I've got my opinions on breakthrough encounters. I think the days when we had legendary opportunities in them was really, really great. You know, it didn't matter what the legendary was. The chance of getting one in this gave you the reason to do your streaks, or certainly get your 7-day stamps, do the research breakthrough. Well, 7-kilometre eggs, not 7 kilometres, get me this, 12-kilometre eggs have been in the game for a long time, and the most common spawn out of 12-kilometre eggs is Full of P. Full of P. What's it? Oh dear. I haven't got a cold. Mark my words, I haven't got a cold. But yeah, Vullaby is the one that's been released on these research breakthroughs. That is the most common 12-kilometre egg spawn in the game. And they've put it out there for you all to get them. Now, don't get me wrong, you will get a better base stat on these research breakthroughs. But Vullaby, for goodness sakes, yes, that gives you every reason to want to do that in November. So at the moment, that's a massive down. I'm not being funny, that's awful. We like the week 1 Pokecoin bundles. They are great. We do get that remote raid pass. But what are we raiding for in November? Well, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Featured Pokemon in raids. Yes, so until Friday, November the 5th, we've got Darkrai. I like Darkrai. It's a mythical Pokemon. The shiny is out in the game. Definitely brilliant. You know, it's an opportunity for people who haven't got it yet to raid it. Great. So that is in raids at the moment as we record this, till Friday the 5th of November. But this is when it gets a little bit repetitive. Because from Friday the 5th of November to Tuesday, November the 16th, we've got the League of Justice. We've got Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion all coming back. Now, I thought it'd been a long time since we'd last seen these, but it was actually earlier in the year. Now, personally, I still need Cobalion Shiny. These were rewards in GBL once you got, I think it was to level 20. I might be wrong, might be past level 10. But they were reward encounters. You could have got one of the Leagues of Justice in your Pokemon encounter when if you did GBL. GBL, what's that? But yeah, Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion are all going to be released in their shiny form. Yes. So Darkrai has Sludge Bomb, but this is the thing. Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion will all know the attack Sacred Sword. Okay, so beforehand, I believe Terrakion and Virizion didn't. I think Cobalion had it, but anyway, they're all going to have that special move. Then talk about the recycling train. From Tuesday, November the 16th, all the way to the beginning of December, they had the opportunity to do something amazing. They put Cresselia back into raids. Now, Cresselia, I mean, go back to Terrakion. I think that's the 4th strongest, I want to say rock type attacker. I might be completely wrong there. But Cresselia, it can be shiny, I get that. But that is really underwhelming. The raids, those raid passes, use them on the shinies you haven't got. And don't get me wrong, if you want any of them and they're your ones you want to get and they're your boys, don't take my, I'm not going to slate that off for everyone else, but it's a bit underwhelming, especially when we get to the end of November. I thought there might have been something big in there. So we move on to the next exciting thing, Mega Raids. So we've currently got Mega Absolem Raids. I spoke about that on the previous vlog when we were hunting Pumpkaboo. So that's in raids till November the 6th, until Friday, November the 5th. Then from the 5th to the 16th, we've got Mega Manectric. Okay, Mega Manectric, is it all right? I guess so. And then Mega Low Bunny comes from Tuesday, November the 16th, all the way to Wednesday, December the 1st. Big chunk at the end of each month there. But hey, Mega Low Bunny. And if you're lucky, they can all be shiny though. So don't get me wrong, they can all be shiny. But yeah, they're not new shinies in the game, unfortunately. Right, this is when it gets really, really... raid hours, we talk about raid hours. The 3rd will be Darkrai. The 10th will be the 3, Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion. They'll all spawn on that one. And the 17th plus, we've got Cresselia to the 24th. Okay, so this is when it could get exciting. This is when it could get really, really exciting. Pokemon Spotlight Hours. We love Pokemon Spotlight Hours. These are the reasons to go out on a Tuesday and spend an hour hitting it really hard. Well, what have they done? They've rolled out a treat of Spotlight Hours for us all here. Yes, I don't know the thought process behind this. So November the 2nd, Cacnea, can't be shiny. What the hell is that? That is cack, excuse my terminology. 2 times Catch Candy. Well, if you want Catch Candy on Cacnea, there you go. You've got your wishes. That's November the 2nd. November the 9th, Chinchou. Chinchou, not too against this one, to be fair. We had it for Liverpool Safari Zone, and I appreciate that everyone might not have done. And Chinchou isn't a common sport. So don't get me wrong, November the 9th is actually pretty good for the neutrals there. Chinchou is good, and you get 2 times transfer candy. So that's good for anything else you got there. But then this is where it just gets really, really underwhelming. We've got Turtwig on the 16th, Chimchar on the 23rd, and Piplup on the 30th. I might go for Turtwig, but I haven't got any energy for the other 2. But that's personal opinion. So, November Community, we've spoken about that. We have got Shinx the Flash Pokemon, which I'm very excited about that. And actually, people will be watching this going, well, you're excited about that because you haven't got it. We might not have some of the other stuff, and you're not excited about that. And that's the circle of Pokemon Go opinions in this game. I do not ever want to force my opinion on people. I'm just giving an overview of what my thoughts are on this little selection for November. But yes, that is it. So we have got some upcoming events. So these are a little bit more cryptic, and this might give November something really exciting. Mark my words, they have done this before. So we've got the Festival of Lights from November the 5th to the 14th of November. So it's time to celebrate light overcoming darkness with an all-new event. So this could be anything. You think Festival of Lights, you think Lantern, which is off Chinchu. I get all that, but maybe there's something different in there. Don't know. Let's speculate. We could have something there which gives us a purpose to go out there and hunt in those lighter mornings and those darker evenings here in the UK. Then we've got Dia de Muertos from November the 1st to November the 2nd. We will be celebrating the Dia de Muertos with a special event for trainers around the world. That's coming up really soon. That is next weekend. So that's over the weekend. So we'll see what that brings. Then we've got the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl celebration event. So to celebrate the launch of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl with a special event from November the 16th to November the 21st. Again, might be something different in the raids, maybe. Don't know. We'll see. Anything is possible. And then we've got the big three question marks. The Season of Mischief will close with an epic event from November the 26th through to November the 29th. Trainers who completed the Misunderstood Mischief special research story, so make sure you've done all those little small segments to this point, will be able to unlock a special research story where trainers will have an opportunity to learn more about Hooper. Stay tuned. So we have spoken about this before on the podcast as well. Hooper will have another form. It does have another form. It's a weird looking one, but maybe that is what we're going to get at the end of this Season of Mischief. We've already got a regular Hooper. Maybe we'll get this. I think it's the Unbound version. Again, if I'm wrong, please bear with me. I'm doing this all out of this. And it's early in the morning, and we don't do very well early in the morning trying to engage this. But yes, that is basically November's announcement. So, like I said, a little bit underwhelming. A little bit underwhelming. Let me know what you think about that one in the comments below. I'm keen to understand what you think about this one because there's quite a lot in there. There might be something for some people and some for a lot for not for others, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm always open to conversation. I'm always open to having a debate about these things. Well, that is it. That is the November wrap-up in Pokemon Go. Thank you all for your support. It's absolutely brilliant. I am Asphalt27, obviously, and I'd just like to thank everybody. I know I always do, but it's only right that I keep doing it because you guys are absolutely amazing. The channel has had some really good growth since Liverpool Safari Zone, and all those new people coming to the channel, subscribing and checking it out. I really do appreciate it, and I'm just a guy from the UK who enjoys making Pokemon Go content, so thank you very much. Well, that is it. That is all for this one. This was just something I really wanted to catch up on and talk about in a little bit of detail. I will catch up with you all later in the week and I'll let you know how we're doing on the Pump Kaboo Challenge. Hopefully I haven't said the word cool too much in this one because it wasn't anything to be cool about. And without further ado, we're going to finish on the Pump Kaboo. I'm Asphalt27 and I'll see you all in the next episode. Smash a thumbs up, consider subscribing if you're new to the channel, and members of the Asphalt gang, you all are amazing. See you later.